Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Teacher Eman, and now we're going to discuss lesson 3 for entrepreneurship for senior high school. This is recognize and understand the market. Eman Stories. The learner should describe the unique selling proposition and value proposition that differentiates one's products or services from existing products and also services. Determine who the customers are in terms of the target market, customers' requirement, and also the market size. So let's start with this topic. What is a unique selling proposition? This is a method to market your products or service in a way that it is different than the other competitors' marketing strategy. So we have three words. We have the unique, selling, and then the proposition. So unique clearly sets you apart from your competition, positioning you to a more logical choice. Ibig sabihin, ano yung pinagkaiba mo kung anong meron na sa lugar ninyo or sa businesses, 'di ba? Ano yung what sets you apart? What will position you para pupwesto ka sa lugar na yon at ikaw ang tatangkilikin ng mga tao, 'di ba? Sa ngayon, dahil parang baguhan ka pa lang, hindi mo target na mahatak ka mga customer. Ang target mo, bukod sa tinatangkilik sila, sana tangkilikin ka rin, 'di ba? And then the second one, we have the selling. It persuades another to exchange money for a product or service. In other words, may lalabas na pera. Diba? You're selling You're selling your products to your customer. And then the last one is the proposition. This is a proposal or the offer suggested for acceptance. Kasi you're offering something to your customers. So we have the diagram for the unique selling proposition. So under here, you have what does your brand or what your brand does well, kung ano yung maganda sa inyong product or services, what's the consumer wants, and then what your competitors does well. So as you can see, pag pinagsama mo yung hinahanap ng customer, what your consumer wants, and what your brand does well, you have a winning zone. Ibig sabihin, this is a clear point of difference, a difference that meets the needs. Ibig sabihin, it even makes it better or bigger. Kasi nga, yung kailangan ng customer mo, na ibibigay mo. Ang problema naman, what if hindi mo maibigay pero kaya na maibigay na inyong competition? So, what the consumer wants, na ibibigay na inyong competitor. So, nagiging siyang losing zone. So, your competitor meets the consumer's needs better than you do. In other words, you'll be crushed. Masisira ka, matatalo ka, malulugi ka. Tapos, kung papasok naman tayo sa what your brands does well and what your competitor does well, wala tayong pakialam doon. Kasi nga, we're only focusing on your product or services. Pero pag pinagsama natin itong tatlo, may maganda kang product, na ibibigay mo kung anong gusto ng consumer or yung customer, pero ganun din yung kalaban mo, naiko po, that is risky kasi there is a competition. So, may battleground. So, dito natin gagamitin ang inyong emotion para mahatak natin sila. You should be innovative and then you should have a superior execution. Okay, let's go with samples of USP or unique selling proposition. So, in the shipping industry, we have the FedEx. So, the problem, I have to get this package delivered quick. So, ano ang proposition ng ginawa ng FedEx or what is its USP, unique selling proposition? So, sabi nila, when it absolutely positively has to be overnight, or has to be there overnight. Ibig sabihin, ginagarantee nila by overnight, papapadala nila ang inyong mga parcels or packages, even cargos. For food industry, we have, for example, Domino's Pizza. So, ang problema daw, the kids are starving, but mom and dad are too tired to cook. So, the USP, pizza delivered in 30 minutes or it's free. Diba? Parang ano siya magandang promo. So, pag hindi dumating within 30 minutes, free na ang iyong pizza. So, parang, sige, dito lang tayo kasi nagmamadali tayo kumain, let's order Domino's Pizza. So, the 7 steps process in constructing your unique selling proposition. So step 1, use your biggest benefits. So clearly describe the 3 biggest benefits of owning your products or services. Number 2, be unique. Your unique selling proposition separates you from the competition, sets up a buying criteria. Diba? Lalabangan, kailangan medyo kakaiba ka naman. Sa ngayon, diba, alam mga Pilipino, basta kakaiba, tinatangkilik. Kasi nga, mahilig tayo mag-post sa mga social media. So, pag may nakita tayo kakaibang product, nag-uunahan tayong magpakita sa Facebook, sa YouTube, ganyan, para masabi natin, oh, kami ang una nakabili nito. At pag nangyari ngayon, ang bumibenta dyan is yung seller because nagkakaroon ng free marketing because of the customer's post sa mga social medias. An example, the product, a unique baseball swing that will instantly force you to hit like a pro. Okay? So the offer, you can learn this simple technique that makes you hit like a pro in 10 minutes of batting practices. But the guarantee, if you don't hit like a pro baseball player, the first time you use this swing will refund your money. Diba? So ito yung product, sinasabi nila na kapag binili mo ito, magiging magaling ka sa baseball, tapos bibigyan ka nila ng training within 10 minutes din. Ang guarantee nila is pag hindi ka nga gumaling, ibabalik namin ang pera mo. Okay, now let's go with step 3. Solve an industry pain point or performance gap, yung kakulangan o problema. So identify which needs are going unfulfilled within either your industry or your local market. So kung kaya mo nga naman resolbahan ang kakulangan na meron sa community ninyo or sa market mismo, then maaring pumunta sa iyo ang mga customer. Step 4, be specific and offer proof. So consumers are skeptical of advertising claims companies make. So kailangan meron talagang proof. Kaya nga 'di ba yung mga products gumagawa sila mga videos kung saan may nagbibigay ng testimonies to prove na totoo nga yung product at gumagana siya. Step 5, condense into one clear and concise statement. So kasi number 1 talaga statements talaga that's parang nakaka-attract ng attention sa mga customer. So the most powerful USPs are so perfectly written you cannot change or move even a single word. So kailangan talaga pag kukunti lang, maganda na. For example, in SM, di ba, ano ba ang kanyang sentence? We've got it all for you. So, simple lang siya. So, ibig sabihin, pupunta ka SM, lahat ng kailangan mo, nandoon, bibili mo na lang sa SM. So, very powerful. So, makikita nyo, most of the brands na lumalabas sa mga advertisement, lagi yan may statement na kung saan maalala mo sila. Because of that statement, alam mo na, ayun na yung product nila. Then, step 6, integrate your USPs into all marketing materials. Variations of your USP will be included in all your marketing materials. So, kahit commercial, pamphlets sa magazines, billboards, kailangan dun yung inyong USP. Step 7. So, this is the last. Deliver on your USP's promise. Be bold when developing your USP, but be careful to ensure that you can deliver. So, ibig sabihin, kung ito yung pinapromise nyo sa customer nyo, make sure na talagang may bibigay nyo siya. Now, let's go with value proposition. An analysis or statement of the combination of goods and services offered by a company to its customer in exchange for payment. What are the steps? Step 1, know your customer. Who he is or who she is, what does he or she do and need? What problem does he or she need to solve? What improvements does she or he look for, and what does that person value? For step 2, know your product, your service or idea. How does the product, service, or idea solve the problem or offer improvement? So, makakatulong ba talaga siya sa ating customer? What value and hard results does it offer the customer? Step 3, know your competitors. So, kailangan din alamin natin kung sino yung maging competitors natin. So, this is also part of your business plan. So, how does your product or idea create more value than the competing ones? Ano ang lamang ng binibigay niyo sa customer compared sa mga kalaban niyo? And then step 4, distill the customer-oriented proposition. Why should I buy this specific product or idea? Ano bang meron, di ba? Anong value niya? Bakit kailangan kong bilhin ng product or services niyo kaysa sa aking customer? And then, step 5, pull it all together. Turn around your customer's answer from step 4 into a value proposition statement. Okay, now let's go with a good example of a value proposition. So, we have here the Grab application. So, for the Grab application, of course, you will need your cell phone in order to order food. So, ang value proposition nila is one tap, and you can order food through the application or the cell phone app. The driver knows exactly where to go. Payment can be cash on delivery and can be cashless. So, imagine kung ito ba naman ay ipapakita natin sa customer natin, hindi ba naman siya maingganyo na gamitin ang inyong inyong service kasi this is service. Diba? So, provide a good value propositions to your customer kung bakit mas okay ang sa inyo kaysa sa kalaban. Now let's go to the second topic. Determine who the customers in terms of the target market, customers' requirements, and also the customer size. Okay, for this, medyo may mga dadagdag ako mga topics. Okay, so kailangan natin malaman na ating target market. So, tingnan muna natin na ating market identification. This is a strategic marketing approach and the process that is intended to define the specific customer of a product. So, aalamin natin kung sino talaga ang ating target market. So, pag sinabi natin kasi market, hindi yan yung tindahan. We're talking about the customer themselves. Okay, so, in order to get the target market or the market identification, magkakaroon tayo ng marketing segmentation. So, pag sinabi natin segmentation, parang paghihiwa-hiwalay natin siya, hihimay-himayin natin ang segments ng ating market. So, this is an entrepreneurial marketing strategy designed primarily to divide the markets into small segments with distinct needs, characteristics, or behavior. Segmentation is an important marketing technique that helps you reach each group or potential customers with an approach that appeals to them. Evaluating each segment ensures that your company doesn't waste resources on segments that won't buy your product. So, ang maganda kasi dito, diba sinasabi nga, bakit kailangan natin lagyan ng segments? Kasi nga, alam natin kung sino ang ating target market. So, kapag gagawa tayo ng product, for example, for kids, alam natin bata ang pinag-uusapan natin dito. So, we're not going to waste our time sa mga adults. Diba? Pero, tanda natin that adults are the ones who's paying. Kaya nga, for example, ang Jollibee. Ang ginawa talaga ng Jollibee for their marketing segmentation is really focusing on the kids. Kasi, kung saan ang mga bata, dun din sasama ang mga matatanda. At ang mga matatanda magbabayad. So, magaling ang strategy ng Jollibee. To continue, you have to match the characteristics of the marketing segments to the qualities of your products and the abilities of your company to achieve your sales performance objectives. So, isa-isahin na natin ang mga segmentation. The first one, we have the geographic segmentation. The total market is divided to the geographic locations like provincial, regions, the cities, the provinces, municipalities, and even the barangay units. So, ibig sabihin, we're talking about kung saan natin place ilalagay ang ating company or small business. Another segmentation is the demographic segmentation. So this is divided based on the demographic values of the customers. So based on their gender, kung lalaki babae, their age, their income bracket, their occupation, education, religion, kasi syempre, for example, if we're going to offer food, tingnan natin, for example, what if may Muslim community? So, kailangan kahit pa paano it's halal, di ba? So, another thing is the ethnic group and then the family size, kung gaano karami ang members ng isang pamilya sa community na yan. Another one, we have the psychological segmentation. So, this is the market is divided in terms of what the customers think and believe nasa utak siya. So, it is based on the following variables. So, we have the needs and the wants. Tandaan natin, iba ang needs, ibang wants. Diba? Ang wants, yung gusto lang, pero yung need talaga, kailangan niya para mabuhay. Then also, we have the attitudes, the social class, personality traits, knowledge and awareness, brand concepts, and also the lifestyle. Kasi, for example, gagawa ko ng product na medyo high class. So, may kita natin from the psychological segmentation, some people, kapag nakakabili ng mga class na products, di ba, parang nakaka-uplift ng kanilang moral. So, iba rin ito sa paggawa din ng products natin, services. Di ba, kaya nga there are brands na high-end brands, and then there is also the masa brands. Then now let's go with behavioral segmentation. So, this is based on the following variables: perception, knowledge, reactions, the benefits, the loyalty, and then the response. Kasi nga, di ba, kapag maganda ang products natin, ang behavior ng customer natin is babalik-balikan na tayo. So, we should create something para ma-enjoy nila yung product natin or services. Okay, now let's go to the points to consider in segmentation. So, we have 3. Number 1 is the accessibility of the product segments. So, the product segments must be accessible to the business. Kaya nga, di ba, meron tayong yung place na, for example, the geographic segmentation, dapat talaga yung customers natin or our target market is dapat accessible papunta sa ating businesses. Kung hindi man, gagawa tayo ng another way. For example, we can have it delivered. Another one is the size of the market segment. The market segment must be large enough to provide wealth to the entrepreneurial venture. Siyempre nga naman, why would you create business kung wala namang kikita? Diba? Kaya tingnan natin kung mas marami ba ang magtatangkilik ng iyong product or services or not. Kasi pag konti talaga, of course, you need, it's either to change another place na lang para mas marami yung customer natin. Di ba karami nga, for example, noon yung wala pa pandemic, mostly, pag gusto ko ibenta mga school supplies, of course, doon ka sa mas malapit sa schools or offices. Pero dahil ngayon, wala nang muna mga face-to-face class, of course, you need to change to another business. Tapos, kung ano siguro, for example, hindi natin kaya maghanap ng ibang lugar, doon lang tayo sa bahay natin. Ano kaya ang product na almost lahat ng tao, whether matanda, bata, mayaman, mahirap, ganyan, mas tatangkalikin ito sa lugar ninyo at hindi ko na kailangang umalis pa. So, pag-iisipan dapat yon. And then, number 3, distinction of the market segment. The market segment must easily differentiate from the total market. So, ayun na nga yung tinatawag natin na uniqueness. Ano yung pinagkaiba ng inyong business sa kalaban ninyo or sa existing ng mga business na sa paligid nyo. Okay, now let's go with market targeting. So, for the market segment evaluation, so dapat titin natin again, the size and the growth of the segment, the structure of the segment, and the capability of the business, kung kaya nga ba niya ito. For market segment selection, so this is the basic entrepreneurial marketing strategies relative to the selected segments of the following. So we have individual or the one-on-one marketing. Ito yung mga styles na gagamitin natin pag sa business natin. And then we have the segment marketing, we have the differentiated marketing or the concentrated marketing. And then of course, ito yung pinaka maganda kasi almost lahat. So mass or undifferentiated marketing. For individual or one-on-one marketing, pag sinabi natin one-on-one, so define ko muna na in individual marketing and business caters to specific needs and characteristics of individual consumers. Every customer has distinct needs and wants. So pag sinabi natin one-on-one, yung product or services na binibigay natin is catered to a specific person or only one person. So this type of person, tinatawag na natin mga nasa higher class sa ating society na kung saan gusto nila ako lang ang meron nito at yung iba wala. So kung makikita nyo, we have example is personalized iPhone, di ba? Meron na yan na pwede mo ipa-customize ang iPhone mo, palagyan mo ng mga jewelries, mga Swarovskis crystals, ganyan, or customized car, yung papaayos mo yung kotse mo, di ba? Or for example, damit, di ba? Gusto ko magpagawa ng damit, for example, a wedding gown, di ba? Of course, you want your wedding gown to be parang ikaw lang ang meron at sobrang ganda mo kasi kapag sasabihin natin, oh, bibili nila ako sa Divisoria. So, that's not an individual or one-on-one marketing. Diba? So, ito yung tinatawag natin na business that offers to only one person. So, each product or services ay bibigyan natin, iba-iba siya. Okay, now let's go with the first one. So, differentiated marketing. So, a differentiated marketing strategy is when a company creates campaigns that appeals to at least, ibig sabihin pwedeng dalawa or pwedeng mas marami to market segments or target groups. For example na lang itong rubber shoes. Siguro this happened or sumikat yan mga 2 years ago. So today is 2021. So lumabas yung fila na sapatos. So, itong fila na sapatos sa ito, kahit ako meron din ako nito, kung makikita nyo, ang ganda niya suotin, whether lalaki ka or babae, ang ganda niya pumorma. So, whether nakapantalong ka, naka-shorts, naka-skirt, kahit nga long skirt, maganda pa rin siya tingnan. So, ibig sabihin, this product is differentiated. Maraming pwedeng makinabang nito sa itsura niya. So, kung ganun ang magiging product nyo, at least mas marami-rami na yung market segments na pwede nyo bentahan or pwede nyo offer na inyong services. And then the other one is we have the concentrated marketing. The business produces a product that will serve a majority of the customers in a few target market. So, ito yung mga products or services na parang maliit na grupo lang ang aming target pero malaki ang kikitain namin. For example is the Louis Vuitton LV bag or sabihin natin the Hermes, yung bag na paborito nila Mami Junisha. Mahal siya, sobrang mahal. Hindi lahat ng tao kayang bilhin nito, pero may bibili pa rin nito. Mostly mga celebrities, mga politician, ganyan. So, this is concentrated market. Huwag kayong magreklamo na, ay, amal niya, ba't di kami makabili? Kasi hindi naman niya nakatarget sa inyo. Hindi kayo yung concentrated market nila. Kundi ang concentrated market nila or their target market is yung mga may pera. Another thing is the Rolls-Royce. Diba? Sasabihin natin, andun ba yan? Bakit gumagawa pa sila ng mamahaling kotse? Wala tayong magagawa kasi hindi naman talaga para sa atin yung kotse na yan. So, ayan. So, marami pa yan. Mga Chanel bags, Gucci, at iba pang mga signatured products. Okay, now let's go with the last one. Ito yung maaaring pwede tayo dito, which is the mass marketing or the undifferentiated marketing. So, this focuses on high sales and low prices and aims to provide products and services that will appeal to the whole market. So, ito yung products or services na pwede para sa lahat. So, sabihin, pag para sa lahat, mas marami kang customers, so mas marami kang sales. Yung kasi kanina, few sales, pero pag makabenta ka, malaki. Diba? Kasi 100,000 yung pinag-uusapan natin or even millions. Pero dito kasi, parang idea ng mga Chinese, diba? Konti lang yung kita, pero dahil marami bumili, pag pinagsama-sama mo siya, malaki na rin siya. Diba? So, for example, diba, yung mga sari-sari store, Ayan yung mga tinitinda nila. So they have the toothpaste, furniture, soft drinks, t-shirt, ganyan, and many more na abot kaya nating mga masa. Now, let's go with marketing strategy. Di ba, alam na natin kung sino target natin. So, ano strategy natin para makabenta tayo or may offer natin ang services? So, a marketing strategy is a business's overall game plan for reaching people and turning them into customers of the product or services that the business provides. The marketing strategy of a company contains the company's value proposition, key marketing messages, information on the target customers, or other high-level elements. Before choosing the right marketing strategy for your business, consider the following points. Number 1 is define the target population. Defining target population is the main and necessary step in choosing your marketing strategy. It gives proper demographics which helps in selecting the most appropriate marketing plan for your businesses. So target muna, sino yung target population or sino yung ating target market? And then test your audience. Create a hypothetical process of buying to test your audience. Once you know the buying behavior of your target audience or your target market, then you can select more appropriate marketing strategy. Diba? Sa ngayon ano mo gusto mo? As in yung physical selling ba? Or gusto mo online selling? Or we can use the app and we'll have it delivered through maybe Grab or Lalamove, diba? Then consider marketing strategies. Once you know the demographics, their knowledge, attitudes, and behaviors, you can select more appropriate marketing strategies. Evaluate those strategies. Once you have considered the marketing strategies and found the applicable ones, assess them, apply them, and evaluate them in process must be testing purposes. And the most suitable and productive strategy must be applied. So, na-discuss na natin yung marketing strategies. Pag i-present ko na siya sa inyo isa-isa. So, kung gusto niyo magtayo ng business in the future, lalo ngayong pandemic, maganda ngayong mag-business kasi mga tao nasa bahay lang. So, these are the types of marketing strategies. Number 1, ito yung pero medyo malaki-laki ang budget. So, we have the paid advertising. Kaya nga may budget kasi paid. This includes multiple approaches for marketing. It includes traditional approaches like the TV commercials and print media advertising. Also, one of the most well-known marketing approach is internet marketing. Mostly dito sa internet marketing, medyo libre siya kasi nga meron naman tayong Facebook. So, it includes various methods like PPC or pay-per-click and paid advertisement. The other one, kung medyo gusto nyong ano yung dami ng mga tao, then go with cost marketing. Cost marketing links the services and products of the company to a cause or social cause or issue. It is also well known as cost-related marketing. Di ba parang gagawa ka ng product, tapos sabihin mo, okay, 10% or 5% of this, the income will be going to a certain, sabihin natin mga orphanage, ganyan, or tutulong tayo sa mga may hirap, ganyan. So, ginagamit ito. Kasi syempre mga tao, pag iniisip nila, bumili na ako, nakatulong pa ako. So, they would really go for it. And then next, we have the relationship marketing. Actually, when we talk about marketing, pwede nating i-mix siya. Hindi ibig sabihin isa lang gagamitin natin. You can get all of these or you can get some of these para mas mag-click ang yung business. So with relationship type marketing, this type of marketing is basically focused on customer building, enhancing existing relationships with customer and improving customer loyalty. That's why we di ba companies give loyalty cards na itong card na ito, they give you points. Di ba? Yung iba naman katulad ginagawa ng Starbucks, 'di ba? They give you yung parang card na ATM. Tapos minsan pag December, 'di ba, meron pa sila yung mga sticker na pag by the end of the year or by January, pwede mo ma-claim yung yung book, parang diary, 'di ba? So ayan, I forgot what's that called. Maybe comment na lang in the lagay na lang kayo sa comment section. Okay, so we have the undercover marketing. This type of marketing strategy focuses on marketing and the product while the customer remains unaware. Hindi siya sure, hindi niya alam na meron palang marketing product doon. So, this marketing strategy is also known as the stealth marketing. Kaya kung tingnan yung picture, the KitKat, di ba? Nakalagay siya sa isang bench na mukha siyang KitKat. Pero it's a bench, pero hindi mo alam, they're already advertising. And then, for example, in McDonald's, sinagay siya sa, pedestrian lane. And even yan sa MRT, yung mga hawakan, ginagamit yan. Okay, ito yung pinakamura, lalo na gamitin niyo yung mga inyong chismosang kapitbahay. We have the word of mouth. So, it totally relies on what impressions you leave on people. It is traditionally the most important type of marketing strategy. Being heard is important in business world. When you give quality services to customer, it is likely that you'd be promoted. Diba? Nagpo-promote sila nang wala kang ginagawa. So, maganda talaga to have, it's very very good to have a good customer relation training to your employees or ikaw mismo kung ikaw gumagawa ng business, kailangan maganda ang customer relation nyo kasi pag maganda experiences sa mga tao, inikikwento nila yan or they will even post that in social media. And remember, social media now is the one of the best marketing strategy ngayon kasi nga mura lang siya tapos pinapost and then sinishare nila ng mga tao. Okay, now a combination of that, pasok tayo sa internet marketing. So, also known as cloud marketing. It usually happens over the internet. All the marketing items are shared on the internet and promoted on various platforms such as multiple approaches. Noon kasi may marami tayong ginagamit ng mga social media sites. Kaya lang ngayon, mostly it's talagang we're focusing na on Facebook. Kaya maganda rin siya. Kasi in YouTube kasi mahirap magbenta sa YouTube. Mas maganda sa talaga sa Facebook kasi meron pa rin, you can also do live streaming, 'di ba, sa Facebook. Okay, so the use of social media, you can't ignore social media. That's where all the so-called magic is happening. Some businesses have been built solely on the backs of social media. It can be intimidating at first kasi pag hindi ka talaga techie, hindi ka mahilig gumamit ng mga cellphones and even laptops, mahirapan ka talaga dito. So, but as you build your momentum, you'll find posting on social media to be easier and easier over time. Now, let's go with transactional marketing. Sales is particularly the most challenging work. Even for the largest retailers, selling is always tough, especially when there is a high value targets. However, when the new marketing strategies, selling isn't as difficult as it is. In transactional marketing, the retailers encourage the customers to buy the shopping coupons, discounts, and even huge events. It enhances the chances of sales and motivates the target audience to buy the promoted products. So, transactional kasi, ito na mismo yung parang personal na tayong nagtitinda. Ayan. So, pwede mga style natin, ayan, pwede tayo magbigay ng coupons para discounted. Para balik-balik sila. So, pwede kayong gumawa ng mga events. Tapos, kunyari, magkakaroon tayo ng 3-day sale, ganyan ginagawa ng SM yan, di ba? So, para yung transaction, mas makahatak siya ng tao kasi makikita na wow sale, may 10% discount. So, okay na ito kasi kung dati mas mahal, baka ngayon mas kaya ko na siya kasi medyo nabawasan ng presyo. So, ito yung transactional. Now, we have the diversity marketing. It caters diverse audience by customizing and integrating different marketing strategies. It covers different aspects like cultural beliefs, attitudes, views, and other specific needs. Ibig sabihin, yung marketing style natin, kailangan, mostly this happens in international products, diba? That they can cater to different kinds of, for example, races, diba? Whether it's Asian, Caucasian, or African, ganyan. So, gumagawa sila ng mga products na pwedeng maging attractive sa iba't ibang klase ng tao. Okay, let's go with the consumer buying behavior. So, patapos na tayo. So, consumer buying behavior is simply the reaction of the consumers to various events or forces that that are happening in the business community which contribute to the decision process. So, ano yung mga buying roles? So, we have the initiator. So, person who first suggests the idea of buying a particular product or services. Ito yung yung nangunguna lagi na parang, uy, may alam akong ano dyan. For example, milk tea. Uy, may bagong milk tea dito. Punta tayo. So, siya nang i-invite. And then, we also have the influencers. These people's views or advices can influence the eventual selections of what to buy. Ako, for example, itong gadget na ginagamit ko, itong phone na ginagamit ko, which is an Infinix Note 8. Before I bought this, nanood muna ako ng mga video sa YouTube kung anong magandang vlogging phone. Tapos, pinakita ko mga magagandang influencers na sinasabi nila maganda daw ito Note 8. That's why, na-convince ako na itong bilhin ko. So, even before yung una kong phone, which is the Realme 3, before buying it, nanood muna ako ng mga influencers, mga techie influencers pagdating sa mga cellphones bago ko siya binili kasi I want to make sure na tested muna nila ito and they have the seal of approval bago siya bilhin. So ito, nakakatulong din itong mga influencers ito. Kaya nga ngayon, for example, in myself, di ba nag-vlog ako, there are some companies here in Bicol, specifically Naga City, na ini-invite ako kapag may opening sila so I can vlog their store. Tapos I can post it on my YouTube and they can share the video para lumalabas na may para gumagawa na advertisement para sa kanila for free. Diba? Tapos ang kapalit naman for me is that bibigyan nila akong token yung ibang pinapakain pa ako. So imagine, nag-video lang ako, nakakain pa ako. Diba? But some, kapag medyo bigating ka na vlogger or influencer, pabayaran ka nila. Diba? So, nakakatulong din yan pagdating sa buying roles. Okay, next, we have the decider. These are the people or the persons, maaaring marami sila, who ultimately has the final say on what to buy. Maaaring ikaw yun, diba? Na ang dami mong pinapakinggan mga tao, pero nasa iyo ang magde-decide kung bibili ka ba o hindi, or tatangkalikin mo ba siya o hindi. Then we have the buyer, the person who makes the actual purchase, diba? And then we have the users, so the product who ends up actually using the product. Kasi ganito yun this could be one person, this could be multiple person. For example, sa barkada nyo, may isa nakakita ng isang magandang product, winentohan kayo. So that's the initiator. Tapos sabihin natin, maganda ba ito? Sige nga, tingin nga tayo muna sa internet. Tapos pagtingin nyo, may mga ibang mga vloggers, yung YouTuber, even Facebook personality na nag-post dito at sabihin na kanilang mga komento. And after that, yung isa sa inyo nag-decide, oy, di ka na, punta na natin, bilhin na natin, or kunin natin ang services na yan. Then, tapos sasabihin na isa, pwedeng magpalibre na lang muna ako. So, yung isa magbabayad para sa'yo, ako ang bibili pero ikaw yung gagamit. So, iba yung buyer, maaaring iba yung user, maaaring ikaw din yung buyer, ikaw din ang user, ikaw din decider, di ba? So, iba't iba ang buying roles pagdating sa businesses. So, isipin nyo rin ito, di ba? Kasi for example, I have a product, tapos may unang-unang bumili, bigyan nyo ng magandang impression kasi this could be an initiator sa mga kaibigan nila or kapitbahay nila. At this initiator can be an influencer din, di ba? So, treat everyone with respect and with courtesy. So, that's my topic for today. So, I hope you enjoyed it. So, I'll see you again on my next topic. Thanks for watching.